Mic check, test.
Test.
We're live. Okay.
We're live.
Somehow, some way, we were able to make this happen. If you have ever tried, many of you probably have not, tried to do a live show in the middle of a college bar, but not just any college bar, the library in Oxford, Mississippi, you will know it's not an easy task. However, we prevail, we overcome, we have cold beer. More on that in just a second. Once again, I'm Chris Phillips. This is the one, the only Kelsey Farese.
Hey
we
guys.
appreciate you all tuning in. Ole Miss, Florida tomorrow. We are on the eve of one of the biggest games of the season, of the college football season, of Ole Miss's season, for many reasons, which we'll get into here in just a second. I've heard chatter today, Kelsey.
I've
heard chatter today.
I'll tell you, I got into Oxford last night, and I have not gone into a restaurant, a store, a church without hearing about this weekend's game. So it's going to be a wild one. And I have to say, this has got to be the first of its kind. We're broadcasting live from the library in Oxford, Mississippi. I don't even know if y'all can hear us. I really hope you can. But
I think they can hear us.
We're up in it.
I paid too much for these mics for them to not be able to hear us.
Yeah.
So the crowd's incredible here. Shout out. Go Rebs! Woo! Go Rebs! Hotty toddy. Hotty toddy to all. I can't even hear what she's saying.
It's only
come on.
It's only 5:25. The library's already completely full.
The best weekend
We're
ever.
already getting guest spots. It's all happening.
Let's go Rebs. Let's go Rebs. We're off to a hot start. Again, once again, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, check us out on podcasts, social media channels, our website, secunfiltered.com. Follow Kelsey, all of her great work as well, all across the socials. If you're not at the library, hotty toddy, baby. Hotty toddy.
If you're not at the library, then where
You see, hey, you never know what you're going to get out here. You never know what you get. We're really out here
True
with
words
the people.
never
Really, really quickly before we get going, shout out our friends at FANDUEL. They make this all possible. FANDUEL.com/SECU. $250 in bonus bets when you win your first $5 bet. FANDUEL.com/SECU. Also, our friends over Outlaw Light. This event is one of a kind. Here.
We out here.
It's one of a kind because you can see very vaguely behind me. The tab's on us tonight. Come on out to the library. First come, first serve, but there's plenty to serve. Outlaw Lights all night at the library. The best light beer in the game. You heard me correct. Free beer.
Free beer.
It's on me.
Free beer.
It's on me tonight.
Free beer.
Just scan the QR code. You get free beer. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Our friends at Outlaw Light making it happen. Hottie mother effing toddy. They're talking in the chat. We appreciate you, chat. Throw some sharks in the chat if you're pulling for the Rebs. Kelsey, damn, it feels good to be here. I didn't get to come to the library last year.
I know.
Because I didn't know who I know now, which shout out to you. Let's give a round of applause to Kelsey. This would not be possible without her. No way. I would not be here. We would not have gotten in here. This would not have been set up. You made this happen, so thank you.
Of course.
But, yeah, so I came here last year, knew some folks, didn't know who I know now. I had a very low-key weekend, which was fun. Lane Kiffin actually took notice because after the weekend I was like, you know, some college towns, you go out, you drink keg beer out of a trash can, you do this and that. In Oxford, you go have a cocktail. You go smoke a cigar. You have your pinky up. You have a chandelier at your tailgate. And so, like, I mentioned, and he reposted it. Like, he was flexing that. The library is none of those things that I just mentioned. So I'm glad to be rounding into, like, the full experience of Oxford. Glad to be here with you.
Well, you know, this time of night, so it's about 5:30 as you know, you're watching live.
We're catching the last. Well, we've kind of lost the daylight, but it's okay.
We had a beautiful sunset.
Oh,
we did. No one does a sunset like Oxford. But right about now, this is what we would call our dressing drink. So we're getting ready for the night ahead. So that would be like the old Southern way to say it's going to be a long night, but it's going to be a good night. So we're officially having our dressing drink right now.
Indeed. Cheers. All right, so let's get down to business. I'm not even going to start with the Lane Kiffin stuff. I'm going to start with you. You're the star here. So in case y'all don't know, somehow, some way, Kelsey Farese, the Real Housewives of the SEC. I was going to say the Real Housewife, but you're all of them. You're literally all of them. She's 16 people in one, which is pretty impressive. I watch the videos. I'm like, how does she do all the wigs? How does it look so seamless? I'm like, for a while, I was like, I don't know which one is the actual hair. What was the inspiration for it? Why'd you want to do it? Where did it all come from? Where did it start?
Last season, I did some videos called SEC Mom and SEC Dad videos, and I really was more talking on like the stereotypes around those things. And then when it got closer to this season and this summer, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do, and I said, well, I'd love talking about them, but I think it might be even more fun to actually be the moms. And so I started building out their profiles. I was like, all right, Vandy Mom's going to come in maybe mid-season if they're doing well, and she's going to be the outlier. Ole Miss is, of course, one of the head honchos. Alabama Mom's very opinionated. And so I just started building out their personalities, and then their looks sort of developed from there. And so it is a very tedious process, and it's one of my favorite things because when I put on the different wigs, even though I don't change my makeup a crazy amount, my whole face changes. My mom even says that. So it's been so much fun just to sort of get to walk in these women's shoes because the SEC is built different. Every team is very different, even though we're all down here in the South. It's not the same. So it's been fun.
You feel yourself becoming like tied to one of the moms? You're like kind of like morphing into like I'm becoming one of them. Like you're hard to leave character. Is there one of the moms you relate to the most? I mean, besides Ole Miss mom, of course.
You know, I love how neurotic and sort of just out there Tennessee mom is. She's sort of schizo, just sort of always shaking. I think I relate to that a lot. She's very high strung.
We're important. Everybody loves us.
Yeah, she's always just like, everything's fine. I love her. And then probably a little bit of Alabama mom because she's very intense and very passionate. And I think I relate to that also.
Yeah, what was the last one? You were like, it was Auburn mom was like begging God for he's like, Alabama's mom, like God's worried about us.
Yeah, she was like, God, are you busy?
That is Bama people too. That's Bama people. They like, we're God's favorite. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. Once again, we're at the library. Come on out if you're in Oxford. Again, if you're watching us, drop a shark in the comments, whatever. Chop a hottie toddy. We see y'all. We appreciate you. Kelsey, this Lane Kiffin thing. We got to talk Lane. We have to.
Do we?
We do.
We have to.
I got to say, I was like this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get them riled up today. So I dropped my prediction for the game, but more importantly, I was like, Lane's gonna make a point. Belt to ass. Bring your belts tomorrow. Belt to ass. He's gonna make a point. Oxford is his home. I don't feel as good about those comments about 6 hours later, admittedly. I don't think anything's 100%. I'm just hearing things. I've heard some things. I've heard from some people I trust that you want to be honest?
Yeah.
I've already made headlines this week with per sources stuff, but hey, whatever. I got a text from a source that I trust down in Gainesville. And I mean, he's very reliable. He's been reliable for me. The deal is done. That's all it said. The deal is done. I said, will he coach the playoff? He said no. So I was like, okay. I was like, maybe he's not talking about who I think he's talking about. So again, just one man's word.
Right.
Just one man's word. Which, great way to tarnish your legacy if you do that. I hate to say it, but
it would truly be wild. Like if that really, especially
you're in the midst of one of the greatest seasons in school history.
Yeah, especially if he left, like you're saying, and doesn't coach in the playoffs. That would be a Tennessee situation.
It's because I asked Brad Logan, who covers Ole Miss, like a month or two ago. I asked him like if Kiffin were to leave, would there be any angst or hate on the way out? He's like, no, dude. Lane Kiffin's done so much for Ole Miss. Ole Miss would wish him well. I think you have to be very careful how you handle this on the way out.
Yeah.
If you're Lane, because there's a way to do it and there's a way not to do it. If you're gonna leave, fine.
Yeah.
But this is what I really want. This is what I wanted to talk to you about. That I think is a fun exercise. Because, listen, I love Gainesville. I love
Yeah.
Florida fans. I got none but love for Florida fans. But I love Oxford, too. I was walking around the vault earlier, right at that, like, close to sunset time. And there's a lot of college towns in the SEC you could say this about. But I'm like, bro, it's hard to beat a fall Saturday or a fall weekend in Oxford. So I'm sitting here like, pros and cons. What does Gainesville have that Oxford ain't got? Come on, these great people out here, these great rebels, they want to know. I want to know. What does Gainesville got?
Yeah, the only thing I can think is that it's closer to the coast. You know, you're an hour from the water, and if you wanted to have a boat, if you wanted to have a house on the water, you could have that. If that was your idea for your forever lifestyle, you know, like if this truly
He does
wasn't,
love the boat.
He does.
He does love the
fish,
boat.
It seems like
He loves the fish. Yes.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, as far as like pageantry and revelry and obsession, the Ole Miss fans have that covered. I can't imagine.
I can tell you they do. I could see her eye twitching when she said that. Obsession.
Yeah, I mean, they love him here. I've gone in a few stores and I've just said like, what, you know, how are y'all feeling? What's the word on the street? They say, don't even say that. He's not leaving. There's absolutely no way that he's leaving.
Yeah.
And so they are 100% sure that he's not. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, I know that you believe everything that's been said, and I do think everything he said is true. But no one knows what his heart is and what he really wants for his maybe next chapter of his life. Maybe it is Oxford, but maybe it's a boat and a house on the water in Florida. I don't know.
Here's the part of it. I don't want to sound insensitive either. I don't know all the details. But people keep telling me like, well, you know, his ex-wife's connection. I'm like, why would his ex-wife tempt him to go to Florida if she's his ex-wife?
Yeah.
Which I know, like, she moved. I don't want to get Lane Kiffin's personal life, but people keep.
You don't.
No, you don't. But people keep bringing that up. I'm like, why would his ex-wife's family lineage have any impact on where he coaches? She's his ex-wife. Again, maybe I'm missing something there. I don't know why that's such a factor in all this.
Yeah, I'm going to have to join you on the not mentioning on touching on any of that.
Yeah,
but I agree. I'm not sure what that connection would be, why it would be that way, other than maybe he just over time had an affinity for the team and loved the way that he treated her family. You know, like maybe he got an inside look at the Florida community and fans and the things we can't see as fans, that inner workings. Maybe it's something special, but I hope it's not.
I will say this. I had David Pollack on. He phrased it really well. He was like, and there was an article that came out today. I think Ross Dellinger talked about like he's 5 years sober. He's never been, which I didn't know that. He's never been happier. I talked to David Pollack this week. He was like, I hope Lane doesn't like leave happy. Like, I hope he doesn't sacrifice happy for some idea. Because I'll say this. If he goes to Florida or if he goes to LSU or if he goes anywhere, it's either going to be the best decision he ever made or the worst decision he ever made. I don't know how much, like, middle ground there will be.
Right.
Like, if he goes to Florida and wins national titles, then obviously it worked out pretty well. He could go to Florida and it could crash and burn. I mean, listen, I love Florida. But I know enough people down in Gainesville to tell you it's not an A plus B equals C conversation. Like, there's real shit that is a shit show behind closed doors for them.
Yeah.
You got a deadbeat athletic director. You don't have a president. NIL's a mess. It's not as like I love the Swamp.
Yeah.
I look at Florida as like a prestigious program. I don't know today how much better of a program it is than an Ole Miss.
Exactly.
They got a bigger stadium. Maybe the facilities are a little bit better. It's a bigger town, I guess. But like, it's not just like in this era of college football. Like, Ole Miss's NIL situation is, from my knowledge, worlds better than Florida's. Worlds better. So like, I don't think it's just as simple as like some fans make it out to be.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
And I know that it's said a lot of places where they're like, well, you know, he gets everything he wants at Ole Miss. I mean, that is 1,000.
Legitimately.
Trust me, that's 1,000% the truth. They will give. They will do the money. They will get the recruits. They'll get him whatever coaching staff he wants, and they'll pretty much do anything to keep him. But more so than that, you can't buy what he has in Oxford beyond the stadium, beyond the athletic facility. When he steps foot on the square, when he goes to the dentist, he is the man. And I'm not saying you can't have that in other places, but can you think in your mind currently any other program whose coach is revered and loved the same way that he seems to be here? I can't.
He's got a good thing. We'll see. I mean, listen, we'll see. The only person who knows what he's thinking is Lane. He's the only person that knows.
1,000%.
That said, there is a game tomorrow. I know that feels crazy to say. There is actually a game tomorrow, though.
I know.
I think Ole Miss is going to whoop Florida's ass. I mean, I really do. I don't even think that's why Florida fans came. I don't think they came because they think they have a chance to win the football game. It's all about making some sort of point. I think they're going to be there in the fourth quarter, even if they're getting killed. Yeah. We want Kiffin, we want Lane, whatever. I think Ole Miss is going to fucking roll. Like I think it's going truly to be belt to ass. I do.
I really hope so, because sometimes when it's a team that they think they're going to just steamroll over, things happen. Now, I don't think that this is the case, because it's not like a normal situation where Florida's record is one where they're like, oh, this is going to be an easy win for us. They know what this game is for them. They know that everyone's watching. It's a point of pride. And they also are like, over our dead body are the people who want our coach also going to win. So I agree. I'm going to take the Rebs, but I do think it's going to be nasty. I think it's going to be nasty.
I have learned from you and then somebody else I was talking to today, which I think they're actually probably here somewhere. Shout out to Built Different Fitness. The owners, Mike and Melissa. There is this Ole Miss fans are jaded a little bit. There's scar tissue. There's a lot of scar tissue. They expect, and it was Jared over at the Velvet Ditch I was up, which, by the way, oh my God, that food, phenomenal.
Oh,
phenomenal. Which I'll talk to you after about that. We've got some access there. But yeah, talking to them, it's like you can tell there's a lot of like pain, deep-rooted pain as an Ole Miss fan.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, this game's a no-brainer. Like, no. No.
We just know better. We just know better than to say, oh, we're going to show up and have fun. All of a sudden, you're on your third outlaw beer, and then you turn around and something really freaky's going on. Somebody gets hurt. You know, it just something unimaginable happens. So we're very cautious. I would say we're cautious.
Fair enough.
A little jaded, but mostly cautious. And but I will still say we're a little hopeful also. You know, we still have a little bit of hope in us.
What did you say this week? It was we'll serve you champagne, but we're gonna have like our forks out or something like that.
We're like, you're welcome to come and please do eat at our table. But do know that if you try to take that juicy turkey off of our table, you're gonna have a fork in your hand. So
Florida's trying to come in and take Ole Miss's girl, like straight up.
Listen,
just right from under him, right from under his nose. Right from under his nose.
Listen, come to our house, have a good time, but you're not leaving with anything you didn't come here with.
All right, so most that are tuned in are Rebels, but assuming there's some that are not, and give me the lowdown too. Game day, night game too tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Game day, Oxford, the Grove. Can you like put into words what a game day at Ole Miss is like? Because I told you, I got it a little bit, but it was, I mean, I probably only tailgated for like 2.5 hours maybe. The game was at 2:30. Yeah, I just didn't have a lot of tailgate. Muddy Grove day because the Georgia game. Can you put into words like what Ole Miss game day, like what if you could describe it, what it's like?
Well, I don't know if this is just because I'm an Ole Miss fan and I'm keyed all the way up for tomorrow, but can you literally, I mean, you can feel there's like a an energy in the air. It's like sits on top of your skin almost.
Yeah.
And when tomorrow in
There's
the
a little
game,
bit of tension, folks. A little bit of tension.
yeah, a little tension, but a lot of excitement also.
yeah.
I think there's just everyone can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Tomorrow that will be up even more than it is right now.
Yeah.
But I think on top of that, on game day, there's so much warmth and happiness. That's like how I associate the Grove, because it's where you go and you see family, friends that you would never normally get to see all in one place and all in one day. So it's sort of like, it makes you excited to turn the corner. You're like, everybody who's anybody will be in the Grove tomorrow. Really cool outfits, even better food. And then when it is time to go to the game, we descend upon Vaughn Hemingway and we
Lock
go crazy.
the vault. Lock the vault.
Lock the vault, baby.
Lock the vault.
Have you learned the hottie toddy chant yet?
Flim flam, by damn Ole Miss, or not really. Not.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
We need to work on that before kickoff.
Yeah.
I know it kind of. Hell yeah, damn right. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
Something
how
like
it starts. Hell yeah, damn right.
Hottie toddy, gosh almighty, who's the hell are we?
I'll have him ready for tomorrow. Y'all do not worry.
It needs some work, some fine tuning. To be fair, I don't know Mississippi State's chance either. So.
I don't think Mississippi State has chance.
Okay, it's just.
And also, please don't bring Mississippi State up so close to the Egg Bowl. Okay.
Sorry.
We are not. It's banned from topic right now. Sorry,
Fair
little
enough.
brother.
Fair enough. Again, at the library, you want to give some shout outs? You had a big day today. You want to give some shout outs? You had a big day today.
Oh, I did. I had an unbelievable day today. I hosted a Palm dance class at Poise Wellness Club. It's a brand new facility in Oxford. It is so nice. They have reformer, they have bar, they have dance classes. It looks like it's in Los Angeles. I live in LA. It's incredibly nice. If you go, please tell them that I sent you. And we had a Revelette teach us a dance class today. I can barely move, if I'm being honest with you.
So it's Revelette dance team or the cheerleaders?
It's the dance team. And she taught us like a routine. It was serious. It was really fun, but I'm very sore from it. So shout out to the Revelettes. A bunch of them came to the class today, so I felt like I lived out a lifelong dream of getting to dance with the Revelettes. Since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to do that. And then obviously shout out to the library. They always make my dreams come true. Thank you, Reed.
Thank you, Reed.
Who is just always answering the call. He's always getting
I was talking to
us
Reed.
through the
I was
door.
like, hey, what's the Wi-Fi? He's like, hey, good luck over there. Like, we're gonna try to make it.
I know. Where is he? He needs to come over here and say hi.
I don't know. I don't know.
He is the man to know in Oxford. So yeah, definitely shout out Reed. Who else?
I've got a few. I've had a busy day today.
Yeah, you've really been.
I already said Mark and Melissa over at Built Different Fitness, best gym in Oxford, elite gym. Appreciate y'all inviting me. That was totally random. My guy Jamarion with Ole Miss softball. I got to go see the softball stadium.
So cool.
Got to go hit in the cage, which everybody saw. That was incredible. We got a softball, like just commemorative softballs, which was nice. Shout out also to Jared over at the Velvet. I'm trying to remember the Velvet Ditch. A lot of names to remember. Jared at the Velvet Ditch. Get the crawfish get the catfish and grits. Catfish and grits with crawfish etouffee.
Whoa.
Insane.
I love
and
that.
get a daiquiri.
Oh,
Ole Miss said, hey, Louisiana, hold my beer real fast. We got you.
We don't have a drive-through daiquiri.
We got you.
Maybe
right,
soon.
no drive-through. But it was on point. And obviously, of course, cheers to the library.
I do have one more.
Yes.
I know that all the men watching this will be very important. But if you're looking for an amazing gift for your wife, Amy Head Cosmetics, it's on the square. They are the sweetest people ever. It's like she has a place here and in Nashville. Really amazing cosmetics, beauty products. I actually created a lip kit with them today, so I'm wearing that right now. And yeah, they're the best. So thank y'all so much, Claire Wright over at Amy Head, and then Amy Head. watching in Nashville. I'm sure. Thank you so much.
And then shout out Kelsey Farese, the best.
Oh my
Kelsey
gosh.
Farese.
Thank you, Chris.
The best. The best. The best.
Thank you.
Okay, you're not off the hook yet. Before we leave, we're gonna do a little SEC pick'em with the Real Housewives of the SEC. Nothing difficult.
I'm scared.
I just want to get your picks for all the SEC games. We got quite a slate this weekend.
Well, you say
Just
not
straight
difficult.
up.
Okay.
It's not hard. Just straight up. Just who you think's gonna win.
Okay.
That's it. Kind of rapid fire deal.
Okay.
All right. Texas A&M, South Carolina in College Station.
Texas A&M.
That's a good pick. LSU, Arkansas in Baton Rouge.
LSU.
Okay. Kentucky, Tennessee Tech in Lexington.
Oh, man. I haven't been keeping up with Tennessee Tech, so I'm going to have to say Kentucky.
Yeah. Good pick. All right. Alabama, Oklahoma in Tuscaloosa.
Roll damn Tide.
There we go. Don't say that too loud.
I know. I was
Tennessee, New Mexico State in Knoxville.
Tennessee.
Mizzou, Mississippi State in Columbia, Missouri.
Ooh, that's going to be an interesting one.
You're not going to sit here and pick Hail State, are you? You're not going to sit here and pick Hail State, are you? Oh, my gosh.
I like to align with I'm from Mississippi. I like to what's good for the state. So I'm going to go Mississippi State.
Okay. What is it? Rising tides lifts all boats?
Exactly.
Whatever it is. All right. Georgia, Texas, and Athens.
Oh, man, this one hurts.
This one's tough.
This one's tough. I'm going to stir the pot a little. I think I'm going to say Texas.
Texas mom. That's what we should actually, damn it, we should just erase the whole exercise. We should have said make the pick based off of which mom is better. But we can't have you pitting moms against each other.
I know.
Like
I
that.
love them all.
All right, final one, Ole Miss, Florida.
Well, that's a really hard one. Let me think about that for a second. Hottie freaking toddy, baby.
Hottie toddy. That's what it's all about. Kelsey, thank you so much for joining. It was an absolute pleasure. This is fantastic. Again, hey, we're going to go and drink all the beer we can. You should come help us do it. The library in Oxford, in the square. You know which one it is because there's only one. It is the best. It is the best. Again, shout out to everybody that's already come out, said what's up. It's been incredible. The hospitality's been awesome. I'd expect nothing less. Again, thank you again, Kelsey. Thank you all tuning in. Check out our friends, Outlaw Light, Outlaw Beer, outlawbeer.com. You can go to their website, actually search where you can get the beer. And I guarantee you, it's a lot closer to you than you realize. Same price point as some of your favorite light beers, but it tastes a whole hell of a lot better, 4.8%. Again, it's the best light beer in the game. Shout out to our friends at Outlaw Light. Shout out to our friends once again at FanDuel, FanDuel.com/SECU. $250 in bonus bets. College football, college basketball, NFL, NHL, NBA, you name it, they got it. Anything you can bet on, you can bet on it there with FanDuel. We're signing off. Kelsey Farese, I'm Chris Phillips. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you this weekend in Oxford. Hottie toddy, baby. Cheers.
Bye.